all night long.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hello. So wait. Okay, so I think it's the regular season. Yeah, it's the regular season. I don't know what we have contract-wise, so let's sim to the Boston Bruins game. Soldier Blom. We're gonna go sign just a AHL guy. So this guy here will be just moving up and down. To the N, to the A, to the N, to the A. Yeah, no, nobody for ice. So Gregor will be move down for Perron. Perron gets a call up to the first line. And then Sutherland gets a call up to the third line. And Gregor will be on the fourth. Then Nick Dow gets a call up for the A, from the A to the N. And just will slot in right with Gregor. Patty King comes back from injury, so Gregor moves up to third. Sutherland gets sent down back to the fourth, and Perron gets sent back down to the third. And Patty King gets the slot back in, and Gregor gets sent down. Like, if he gets claimed, right? So, we don't really care at this point. So we'll just be doing the same thing here. Calling up Gregor. We'll slot in on the top line. Gregor will be. Gets sent down to the third. Perron gets called up to the first. And Sutherland gets called up to third. Poirier or whatever gets the call up to the N because Soderblom's hurt. That's my issue. I think my team's good, but AJ Gerger and for Nick Dow. Sure. Steal. Johnson and 2028 third for a 29 fourth and fifth. And we do move down around, but no. I'm not trading any roster. What a dynasty! What a dynasty! The fuck? Stanko. Okay, I guess. You got Stankov and Ahal, Sechkov, Jarvis, Rosovic. Meanwhile, he's on the Oilers, but you know. Eric Robertson, Evander Kane, Kakinami, Jackson Blake, Taylor Hall, Morgan Boron, Cole Smith, Slavin Burns, Walker, Dmitry Olov, Nikushkin, Bertuzzo, Flaherty, and Anderson.
Scratches Rodriguez, Morrow, and Carey. The fuck? Patrick Laine. This ain't good. Whatever. Call up Nick Dowell again. Fuck it. I'm just gonna move Colton and Gregor. Then move Dow and JVR. Ten 3 win. Ty Emberson gets a call up. And Radish gets some call up to the first line. Pat Kane was on the first line. I don't even remember.
Do that? Yes, just like this. And then Patty Kane gets a slot in here. John Carlson. How lovely, guys. Lovely. Jack Johnson gets the call up. My whole first fucking pair is gone. My whole fucking first pair is on the IR. Sure, I'll call up Schaefer. Well, not call up Schaefer, move Schaefer up. Sherrod. Can I move Sherrod up? Oh, okay. So, call up Sherrod. Just for the day. Send Sherrod. Wow, multiple people. And it's just Bouchard. Okay, so that being said then. Send down. Let's see if Emberson will give that same +3 there. Yeah, so Sherrod will just get sent down to the A. Jack Johnson, perfect. You don't even fit our roster, so you get the fuck out of here, Jack Johnson. You're old anyways, so get out of here. Well, I guess my entire team's old because we're just trying to fucking, you know. Yeah, like I said, I ain't firing Oscar Klefbom. He's gonna either be retiring with us or he's staying with us. I don't give a fuck. Nick Dallow finally gets the send down. Actually, JVR is gonna get traded. That's a new lineup. I don't know if Emerson will get claimed. Fuck it. Ooh, he didn't. But JVR, I feel like would. Well, yo, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. What's up? I'm just gonna leave that. Because there's no point on messing with that. I think Emberson would be the best fit to get called up. So Gregor is on the first, quote unquote, first line for Suter, but Suter got to call up to the first line. Nick Dow got hurt, so that's our fourth liner. This guy, sure. I'm really liking that Carlson line. My bottom pair. But we ain't waiving JVR. We're either gonna trade JVR or we're gonna keep him. Patty Kane. Sees. Hey. Watch a million God. Please. This beautiful things that I got. Sagan. So Suter gets sent down. Gregor. So Gregor gets waived. I just like how that fourth line gets that +1, right? Move down 2 rounds and the goalie gets... Yeah, no. No, thank you. I'd rather keep you third. I mean, right now, JVR is just sitting on healthy scratch, and... Alright, so... I mean... So here... 1.1 for Kevin Sutherland. AJ Greer. Pretty much what he's asking then. Sure. JVR. When playing 1, $1.5 for 8 years for Thomas. Ty Emberson. 1.2. Brandon. Whatever. Gets 1.25 for 1 year. Anderson gets... Oh. Let's just sim a couple days. See what's going on with our stars, I guess you want to call it. Perron accepts, Kevin Sutherland, Carlson does not, Brandon Dunham does not. Fuck. Nine and a half? Nick Dow. $1.1. Two fourths. Move down around. No. You pretty much presented us with that offer. $11 million for 2 years. Nick Dow. $1.7. No foot. Sure, $1 million. We do need room for Gavin McKenna though. Wait, before I forget. Toronto Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup, President Trophy, and Clarence S. Campbell goes to Colorado. Toronto wins the Prince of Wales. Nylander wins the Art Ross Hart Memorial. Kel McCarr wins the James Norris. David Pastrnak wins the Lady Byng. Whatever wins the Calder. So William Nylander wins Conn Smythe. Hellebuck wins the Vezina, and William and Jennings. Ryan Greaves won the Bill Masterton. Jack Adams, San Jose's coach. Frank Selke is Draisaitl. Nylander's Ted Lindsay, and Pastrak's Maurice Richard. Wow. Nylander cleaned house. I'll pay a little bit more if you want to take that. Come and get your duds in order, cause we're bound to cross the water either way. Either way. Get your duds in order, cause we're bound to leave tomorrow either way. Well, I guess we'll talk at the draft. Anderson.
1.6 for 1 year. Doomlin. 1.27. $800K for 2 years. Sherrod. Feel like I'm gonna let you walk. Then trade Anderson. Pull up Kosa. We got a roster movement to announce. Never mind, he's hurt. So not a roster announcement yet. That's Jack Johnson. Mason Appleton. And a third for a second. And Smith. No, we don't need another fucking 81. Sebastian Kosa. So the Grand Prairie Storms are proud to announce that Ryan Kosa gets a call-up to the big leagues. And we are announcing a trade. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Just these two guys are getting shipped over to Anaheim for a 4th round draft pick. And Kosa slots right into our lineup. Soderblom and Kosa and that roster spot is going to be signed by this guy here. And JVR. And we're going to sign Gavin McKenna. $10.3. All I did is change it to 14 now. $1.9 for 1 year for Anderson. If not, he's going to get traded and Yandel's going to get signed. Sure. I mean, Howden is quite the player. Did we not get Howden? Like, that's so stupid. Yeah, that's so stupid. Whatever, it is what it is. Anderson accepts, so that's a good thing. You're not interested. Okay. What if we give you 10.5? More than what you're asking. More than what they're asking? And if he declines it, then I honestly don't know what to do. This guy's face-off's gonna be gross. Power forward center. Like, that kid's gonna be gross. 11.75 for 1 year, and a modified no trade clause. If he does not accept that, then that's on him. And Ben Sherrod, I'm just gonna leave you there like that. So you gotta say. I do not want Emerson, and I do not want Sherrod. I'll trade someone at the draft. That took the longest part, man. No, thank you. Soderblom gets hurt again. The two young rookies, I'm hoping, are 70, can hold. Costa might just be there just for a roster spot, I guess, right now. Until our that guy can get his fucking feet under him and be a backup goalie. Patty Kane. Yes, I could. Do I want to? No. Gregor. I'm just gonna call it Gregor. That's it, that's all. McKenna, yes, I would love to have, but I would rather him get a full season under his belt. Like a full season. Yeah, so Perron and Gregor will be switching. And that line can have just a dash one. Hey, play McKenna on the first line. Let him get some minutes up there. Like, this team's could use him. Yes. But at the same time, where? I would love to have him. But, like I said, I don't want to waste his rookie season.
just because I want him in the end. Yeah, I could just put him as a affiliate or whatever. I'm gonna sim to this day here, and then we can determine if we are a seller or a conservator buyer, or no. After the 9-0 game, three games in hand. Sellers. And Barlow. Barlow. $74.21. Under other that other guy. Well, there's a couple potential trade targets. So we got to do this quick. Hanneman 74.21. $78.21. So you're gone. You're gone. I'll deal with you after. We're in the middle of a trade here. What play? Like, what style? No. $78.21. No. So Sagan's gone to the Buffalo Sabres for a prospect and a second for Tyler Seguin. This guy. I'll make sure to send down Seguin. David Perron. I'd rather a 3-4. If everyone was in on Butch Navish. Sure. You're not really a prospect I'm looking for. That's our future goalie. But that price is not what I want to pay. There's no way. But I'm trying to... I fucking skipped it. You're gone. Ristolainen. Perron. No, I'd rather a 3-4. So we done a couple trades. So Suter's gone to Seattle for 2/3, a Boston's third and Seattle's third.
Line I'd love to get rid of, but I don't think it's this year. Seattle for 2/3. Would rather do some more research. What a trade. Jack O'Brien, Ula Pekalekinen. Why is Pekalekinen on your trade block? Oh, you got Levi. Yeah, but if you call up Levi, or you trade Pekalekinen, then this guy's your starter, or your backup. Or I can just wait and get him in the fucking free agency. So, Colton. Soldier Blum staying with us for now. I don't know if we should move on from Line A though. Carlson's gone at the draft. Oh my, wait, why does New York want to get rid of fucking Wallstead? But I guess they have Strokin. Yeah, but who's going back over? Kosa? We'll revisit that trade. Unless if he somehow gets traded. So, Ian Moore. Sure. So, let's revisit all of our trades. And let you guys know what's going on. I kind of just put on autopilot. That's on me. My bad. So we traded Tyler Seguin to the Buffalo Sabres for a prospect and a 2028 second round draft pick, which was Winnipeg's. And then we traded Scott whatever to the Minnesota Wilds for a prospect, a 2029 second, which is Minnesota's, and a 2029 third round, which is Minnesota's. And then Ristolainen to New Jersey for a 2028 second, which is via New York Rangers. And then 2029 third round, which is New York Rangers also, to the New Jersey Devils, though. And then we traded... Oh, no. That was for Tipo Nekalama or whatever, to the New York Rangers. And then we traded Ristolainen to the New Jersey Devils for a second in 2028 via VGK, which is Vegas, and a 2029 fifth, which is New Jersey's. And then we traded Perron to the Winnipeg Jets for a third in 2028, which is Toronto's, and a third in 2029, which is Winnipeg's. And then we traded Patty Kane to Rangers for a third, which is our third in 2028, and Rangers in 2028, both third rounds. And then we traded AJ Greer to Edmonton for a fourth in 2028, which is CBJ's. And then we traded Kevin Sutherland to Tampa for 2028, which is Montreal. 2028 third via Montreal's. A 2029 third, which is Tampa's. And then we traded P.L. Suter to Seattle for a 2029 third via Seattle, and a 2029 third via Boston to Seattle. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I don't see any Islanders, which is a good thing. So I gotta make sure though that McKenna's not on our roster. We do not want McKenna on the roster. We do not want McKenna. I think we kind of cleaned house there. If anyone really has value. Yeah. So it was kind of hard not to part ways with our decor. Like, Yurchek's young, Hughes is young, Bouchard's young, Schaefer's young. This is like our main four. Alright, so we can get a 5 and a 2. 5 and a 2. I would not mind that. In the future. aka next year. Like, as bad as I did not want it, like, I didn't want to trade Radish. But I think I should have because he's playing 39 minutes. So at the draft, I will be trading Radish and Line A. And Carlson. So we're trading 2 D-men and a forward. No, not two of the same team. We're going 3-1 after the trade deadline. 3-2. Okay, now we're coming back down to earth. 3-3. Let's go. 4-3. I really want that center, but if we don't end up getting him, it is what it is. I'm not gonna just trade up just to get him. He's not worth trading up for. Like, if we get the third, I ain't gonna pay a second just to move up 2 spots to draft him. I mean, probably in the long run, he would be worth it, but wrong one. Is there an easier way just to scout potential comparisons instead of just playing style? There probably is, but because that's the only thing I care about is the playing style or comparisons. Because I don't give a fuck. Rodriguez. We're only gonna scout 2 bars. I don't know. One in the series, 1-2, and we're out in 4. Fuck, I cannot speak. So, before I forget, let's see about contract extensions. Ian Moore, 1 year. 1.1. Ben Sherratt, I'm just going to let walk in free agency. Isaiah Yandel, we're signing. Johnson, we'll sign. Poirier, we'll sign, fuck it. So we dropped from 5 to 7 via Detroit. We dropped from 9 or 8 to 9 via New Jersey. 10 to 11 via Columbus. Carolina jumps from and then we get 14th via Minnesota. We got our 16th. So we got pick 7. Pick 7. We could draft this guy. Miles. But we don't need any more defense. We don't need any more defense. Worst case is trade it if he's not here there. So the 29th, 26th, 25th, Line Radish to St. Louis for the first overall. Nope, never mind. The 25th, 22nd, and 21st, Line and Radish. '19th, 28th, 21. 17, 18, 19. 16, 15, or 14, 16, 17. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we ain't getting him. With the 7th overall, Miles Naslin.
46. Uh, 50 or 66. 64, actually, we're going to draft him at. 62. 92, 87. No, 80, 88, 87, sure. $174. 124 or 120. 186. So, as of right now... Oh, shit. We were on the top 6 guys. One... And we just did that trade, as you guys could see. To 28, 11th overall, and 32nd is heading over to Buffalo for their 2029 first. Carolina is going to be buyers. Columbus is going to be sellers. So the 14th and 29th is heading over to Columbus
for their 2029 first. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit into the 2020 or 26th overall, also, and we're gonna acquire a 4th and a 5th. Just a 4th. None. Columbus, you guys are fleecing us. We're gonna add in the 25th, 26th, 29th, and 14th. Is heading over to Columbus for a 1st, 4th, and a 5th. We're taking out the 6th. Good deal. Detroit's getting the 16th and 22nd for a 1st and a 3rd. First and the 16th, 21st, and 22nd is heading over to Vegas. So 2028 first round draft picks is the 16th, 21st, and 22nd, and 2033 7th is heading over to Detroit for 2029 first and 2029 second. Sweeten the value just a touch. We just added in a 6th though. The 17th and 20th is heading over to LA for a 1st and a 3rd. Just a 1st. Do we need the 109? No, we do not, no. Ooh, Philly. I should have done Philly. 46. We're going to try to bank on that. So we're going to try to draft left winger with this. The one goalie's with this. And then the other goalie with this. This is going to be a haul, though, because Philly's kind of... You know what? Once I'm done this trade, you can shorten up our list a little bit. I'm just hoping our... I think he just went taken. No, he did not. Nice. I'll take that. No. Nice try, Carolina. Let's go! A high elite. That's huge. Okay, anyways. Was that a medium top 4 D-man? Oh no, that's a low. Okay. I was like, wait, I missed that? So Boston, sure. So the 77th, 80, 81st, 82nd is heading over to Boston for a 2029 first. The 95th, 96th, 94th, 99th, 91st is heading all over to Chicago for their first. 97th. Ooh, wait. 120th. Okay, yeah. I'm good. The 96, 90, 86, 89, 109, 102, 115 is heading to Dallas for their first. Let's go get some of these guys out of the way so it's easier to draft. And Jaden Polchevic. Neil O'Deal. I'll take that. So we are at the left winger at 146. Hmm. 151 we're keeping. 156 we're keeping. 148 we could just take the chance of him being there. So we are keeping. Tough Florida. So 128, 129, 123, 157, 158 is heading over to Florida for their first. Them three. I'll just draft the one. Okay, I think I might be good. If our left winger is still here. Okay, which he is. If he actually turns out to be like that, perfect. Our defenseman. No, I do not want to trade for that. That's the one that I wanted, that German, right? So if I end up didn't get this guy here, didn't really care. This is a goalie here. .184 is another goalie. You know what? I don't need him. So let's package up these two guys, or these two picks, and ship them off to Columbus. Actually, never mind, not to Columbus, because they have absolutely nothing for a fourth. Who's a team that should be? Line over to Vancouver for a first. Line and Radish. Wait, Islanders. Did you grow at all? Colton and Spade. Let's come here. Let's hit find trade. What could Soldier Bomb fetch me? We'll use whatever we get in this deal. 2029 third round pick. So Colton and 2029 third round draft pick, which is Columbus. And Colton. For Wallstead. Ooh. We'll throw in this guy here. $2029 third round draft pick, 2029 or 2032 6, 2033 6. Griffin Colton for Wallstead. I'm happy. I'll take that. We only paid 2 extra 6. Really? Because I'm happy with that draft. I'm happy with that draft. But we do need to get. We do need to sign. Do you want to take a roll lower? 6.75 for 1 year. Okay, sorry, bro. I'll come back. $7 million for 1 year for you. And we're gonna head back to our coaching staff for our assistant, since you want to drop a role. Wallstead accepts. I'm offering you the title you want, but you don't want to sign. So what if we offer you 1.3 million? And then let's make sure our players are good. RFAs. There's no RFAs. Shit. That could have boosted our team tremendously for our staff wise. Okay, so give me a moment here. What's our lowest? I feel like the Russian guy will get fired. Cannot use you in anywhere. Or East, so fire. So he's going to the dub. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. Dell also. You. You. You and you. Going insane. That's not bad. So you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. And you're gone. We want a good goalie coach in the A. So if we can find someone better than a D. We do have a solid goalie coach. That's the issue. We do have a fucking solid goalie coach. Wait, I gotta play. fire him. Move you to HL goalie coach. Move Raw to NHL goalie coach. Okay. We come here and we hire Chris Brouet or whatever. Alright. As our coach. Ooh, he might not want to though. Due to our not enough veterans. He does like McKenna. He does like Bouchard. He likes McDavid. He likes Juracek. He likes... Let's just offer them both. Right? Worst case is one says no, the other one says yes. Or they both say... One says yes, but... Or I was going to say yes, but the job's already filled. I'd rather Chris Brouet over Adam Foote. But, you know. Sure, you. Get in here. And you get in here. I was like, wait, why do we have 4? But yeah, that's good. Wait. That's huge. Like, this... like, we gotta go all in, pretty much, this year. What if I give you, like, 14 and... or 15? Like I said, this is our year. We gotta go all in for whatever, right? Like, what's your center? So you're gonna be more of a winger. Kobe? Okay, so yeah. So say 15 you. So we're down to 15. Then 10 for you. We're down to 5. Sure. Like that. That's what I'm saying. I cannot do that to Edmonton. I'm an Oilers fan, right? I cannot do that. He's retiring as an Oiler. Hands down. Okay, so 2, 4, 5. Can we get a better backup than Kosa? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, we're trading Carlson, that's right. Yeah, so from the looks of it, if we want a first, we gotta add. We gotta sign this guy here, and we gotta find another goal. Like an 80. Higher the better. Ingram? Okay, wait. So I need 2 goalies, I know that for sure. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5D. And in order to crack the roster,
9 and 9 is 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. I think it's 79, but so we should be at 43 yet. But the thing is, like Nick Dow is getting traded. You're getting traded. Connor Brown's getting traded. You're getting traded. Anderson's getting traded. So we're trading Dow, Lizotte, Brown, Yansky, and Anderson over to someone for yeah, so forward wise, I feel like we drop a bag on Anderson. $4 million. So we say 13 million. $4.1 for Suzuki. $2.25. Okay, let's reevaluate what we have here. So we do have 42 out of 50. I know we have a defenseman, or a goalie. So 2-4. Not available. An A. I'm gonna put because 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 80. 9, 18. Wait.
369. Neighbors 18. 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, so exactly what we have here. But we did not check on what we need for player-wise. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 80. $80 plus for both. I could just spend the rest of my money right here. Beverly? Someone's offering Eberle a contract in Verardi, so we got to make a move here if we want Eberle. So that's 2. Wait, what happened? Durfelt for a 7th. Derpfoot and a 2034 7th to Anaheim for a 2033rd. What a 4th. Yeah, we get a 4th. I just don't know. I don't understand. Hmm. So 50 out of 50. Okay. Goalie wise, 2, 4, 5. What, 83 plus I would need, which is pretty fucking hard to beat. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6, which is an 80 plus. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30. 30 out of 30, and in order to make our roster, you would need to be is an 81 overall. Is an 81 overall. Pretty much to even crack our roster, you would have to be an 80 plus overall. So what I'm saying is, because you guys might be like, why are you doing that this early? Well, our coaching staff. We have 2 years to do it. Well, I guess we have 2 years. So you folk and that other guy is getting sent down. These 2 guys. You're getting called out. For chlorine. Yeah, and Chlorine's getting sent down. Kosa is an 81. Freddy's an 82. And headed for home. So we have Gavin McKenna, McDavid, Eberle, Chuck, Philip, whatever, Wyatt Johnson, Neighbors, Jorn Krok, Zuccarello, Hetchinen, Goudreau, and Ellers. Schaefer, Hughes, Juracek, Bouchard, Projerdev, and Nikushkin, and Wallstead and Anderson. Maybe Kosa might be in there instead. But our captaincies, that's not our captaincies. I know that for sure. It is McDavid, Bouchard, and Hughes. Yeah. 3 A's, though. But anyways, that's going to be it for tonight.